This is your home for the Trojans. Girard Sports Live.
Snap and leans forward, and that's touchdown number 4 for Scott Moore.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Crawcan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net.
Hooks, throw over to Adolph, quickly down inside, wrap around Boatman, found herself in the right place, foul, and the bucket!
He'll try a 3 and hits. Adolph with it up top, being guarded by Gass. Girard down the lane, off the glass, and good. Nice instinct by Adolph to just take it to the bucket.
Fielded on the short hop, fires this one across. Able to throw the runner out by a step and a half.
Pitch to the outside to Ashbacher. Gets a good block on the outside, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's time for the Trojans. On your home for Girard High School Athletics. Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Crawcan, your community technology partner. Don't get bid by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas, with Crawcan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crawcan has to offer at ckt.net. Good evening, everybody. Welcome out to the Red Woodkey Sports Complex in Girard, getting set for some Kansas Class 3A regional baseball playoffs. Tonight, the Girard Trojans, the number 1 seed in Region number 1, plays host to the 16 seed Galena Bulldogs. I'm Josh Ledner. Alongside me, Michael Kissel. Drake has the night off, so we're going to try to carry water for him tonight and pick up where he left off. And Girard looking to extend their season here tonight with a first-round win over the visiting Bulldogs. Trojans coming into tonight's game 18-5, 8-4 in the CNC. Galena, the number 16 seed, coming in with a 7-16 record, and according to Max Preps, if you believe everything you read, just a 1-11 record within the CNC. And so Trojans definitely the favorite to win this matchup. And we'll talk a little bit about the history between these two teams and how this is all going to shake out as far as the bracket goes as we move forward into the Community Bank and Trust pregame show. But we'll step away for our first break of the broadcast and come back, getting set to watch the Trojans and the Bulldogs coming up on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Welcome back to Red Woodkey Sports Complex in Girard, getting set for this Kansas Class 3A regional playoff matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Galena Bulldogs. Our pregame show brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust, a proud supporter of Girard Schools, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Well, this is one of just several games going on in this regional. Of course, the higher seed hosts the first round, and then after the first round, the surviving highest seed will host like the next 3 games or something like that in the regional. So not only have the Trojans planning to extend their season tonight, but they're also playing for some home field advantage throughout the rest of this regional playoff. Of course, it doesn't matter. You lose tonight, you're done. But the Trojans, if they win tonight, they're really going to be in a good position to take home this regional championship here in Girard. But like I mentioned, other games going on around the area tonight. Let's take a look at that. A look at our area matchups brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest Avenue in downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. Learn more. Contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. All right. Pull this up, but we do know that the number 2 team in this region, the Frontenac Raiders at 13-4, are hosting the 15 seed Prairie View, the Buffaloes. Is that correct grammar? Or is it just Buffalo? It's like saying deers.
It looks to be Buffaloes.
Yeah, well, whatever. Frontenac's hosting Prairie View tonight. The number 8 seed, Cherryvale, at 13-8, is hosting West Franklin, the 9 seed. They are 11-7, and I believe if the Trojans win this game, they will play the winner of that Cherryvale West Franklin game coming up on the 19th. So yeah, about a week. We were talking about it earlier. Wondering when that next round is. So
Friday
honestly,
felt right, yeah.
I was concerned about that as far as the pitch count rule goes, and we'll get into that as we get a little bit further into the broadcast. Iola at 14-6, the number 4 seed in this region, is hosting Columbus. They're the 13 seed. Iola is 14-6. Columbus 500 at 11-11. The number 5 seed, Heritage Christian Academy, will host the 12 seed Jayhawk Lynn. And Heritage Christian Academy's name is so long that I can't see their record. But Jayhawk Lynn is 11-11. Frontenac hosts Prairie View, like we said earlier. The number 7 seed Baxter Springs at 14-8 hosts number 10 Neodesha at 11-7. Anderson County at 14-5. They are the 3 seed. They'll host the 14 seed Riverton, who are 12-13 on the year. The number 6 seed Caney Valley at 13-7 will host Wellsville. They are 12-10. And then over on the 2A side of the actions, a little bonus 2A information for you here tonight. The number 15 seed St. Paul at 4-18 on the year is at the number 2 seed Southeast. And the Lancers are 18-4, having a really good year down there in Cherokee. The 14 seed Oswego at 4-15, they are at the number 3 seed Colgan tonight. All right, so that's your area matchups. And what do you think? Let's go ahead and take another break. We'll step away for just a moment. We'll be back with more of the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show as we get set for the Trojans and the Bulldogs on Girard Sports Live.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast CrawlCan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the CrawlCan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense pro.
Every day, people are discovering that bigger isn't better, better is better. Big box stores continue to disappoint. You have spoken, and we have been listening. You want a great selection with dependable service at a competitive price. We understand, and that's what we bring to you every day. We know that we have to work hard to earn your business, and we will. Bigger isn't better, better is better at Heidrick's, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Here at Pittsburgh Interiors, we are proud to be family owned and operated, serving our community with quality style and service since 1999. Step into our showroom and explore furniture, flooring, window treatments, mattresses, and more. Whether you're designing a dream home, office, or simply just adding that finishing touch, our expert team is here to help. Discover why families and businesses have trusted us for over 25 years. Pittsburgh Interiors, where style meets comfort and family comes first.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back to Redwood Kid Sports Complex in Girard, just a few minutes away from the opening pitch here between the Girard Trojans and the Galena Bulldogs. I'm Josh Ledner, alongside me, Michael Kissel. And Trojans, the number 1 seed in the Kansas Class 3A Region 1 tournament. Galena, of course, the way brackets work, Galena's the number 16 seed. And these two teams have met earlier this year. They were formerly both in the CNC. I believe Galena's still in the CNC. And they met back on March 23rd. I think it was like the first week of the season, Michael, and Girard really just kind of walked away with both of those games, winning the opener 15-0 and the nightcap of that doubleheader 16-1. And so I'm not sure how many innings those games went. Could have been run ruled early, and remember in Kansas the run rule is 15-run lead after 3 innings or a 10-run lead after 5 innings will end the game. And so Trojans are going to try and get that done, and makes our lives pretty easy when the game goes 4 innings and go home early. Yeah, give me time to stop off at Chicken Annie's, you know.
Never going to argue that?
No. Every time I see that ad, I have a chicken emergency, so I have to take care of that one on the way home. It's all right. I'll eat salad all next week. No, I won't. Never mind.
You're doing a disservice to yourself and
That's
your taste
right.
buds.
Galena coming into today's game 7-16. They've won their last 3 games. Starting back on April 30th, they went on the road at Exeter, Missouri, down in that's not McDonald County. That's what county is that? You're from Missouri.
Yeah, I just call it Exeter. They have a nice little corn patch down there. We go once a year.
Yeah. They grow apples. There's apple orchard down there by Exeter.
That's all I've known them for. Didn't know they had a school.
Yeah, they have a town. They got a school there. All right. May 4th, then Galena won both games of a doubleheader against Uniontown. In Galena, they won the first one 18-5 and the second game 13-3. So they're playing better of late. But, man, against Coach Fornelli's squad, they're going to have a real hard time, because getting the start tonight for the Girard Trojans is Cam Smith. And, you know, I don't know, if you live in a hole, those of you who don't know, his dad was a Major League Baseball pitcher.
For a long time.
And, and Yeah, Cam is a Division I baseball commit to Arkansas. So he's got a bright future ahead of him. He may only pitch tonight. It doesn't look like he's in the lineup, but he's a really good hitter as well.
Phenomenal.
And so if for any reason he steps off the bump and wants to play a position or take at bats tonight, he's a danger there as well. So Galena gonna have a rough time. And again, the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Cherryvale and West Franklin, and that'll be on the 19th. And if it's the Trojans, that game will be here in Girard, and we'll have that for you on Girard Sports Live. In fact, we'll just keep covering these boys until the powers that be in the state of Kansas tell us we can't do it no more, and then we'll stop. But until then, we're going to have all the Trojan games we can bring you. All right, so kind of talked about it a little bit for the Trojans. It's, I think, don't pull anything is the key to the game tonight. Don't twist your ankle. Don't come out of this one limping, and you should be in good shape. For Galena, they're really going to have to get their bats going early to stay in this game, you would think, because if you let a pitcher like Cam Smith get up on you and start mowing you down, it's hard to recover from that, and you're going to need really good pitching to keep that Trojan lineup from scoring a lot of runs. So it's going to be an uphill battle tonight for Galena.
Yeah, for sure, Josh. The bat's just as strong as the pitching. Hard to believe when you have a D1 pitcher, Cam Smith, on the bump tonight. If you're Galena, you got to find a way to keep him off the base paths and keep the ball inside the ballpark. And when you're batting, you got to find a way, in some way in the world, to knock up Cam Smith just a little bit and give your pitcher on the bump a little bit of insurance himself. But as tall of an order it is, you got to do it if you're going to win this ball game today.
Well, there's a good gap between tonight's game and then the second round game. And so the pitch count rule that Keisha has for high school pitchers really shouldn't become much of an issue on that one. And the rule is, of course, so your first 30 pitches, I guess they're free. You don't have to sit anytime if you come in and just throw a real short appearance. But 31 to 45, you got to sit one day, and it's not a start, it's a day. And so it's a full 24-hour period. And they even have the interesting that I was reading the Keisha rule. They have an ambidextrous footnote. Like if you happen to be a freak of nature and you pitch with both hands, it doesn't matter if you throw 30 pitches, like 15 with one arm, 15 with the other. You still got to sit 24 hours. It's per person, not per arm, I guess.
Yeah, just clear the air.
Somebody in a boardroom thought this is going to be an issue. We better make a policy for this. The ambidextrous pitcher. I've never seen one in my life.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's one in the St. Louis Cardinals right now.
Really?
Yeah, minor leagues. He's like 20 years old, but he's special.
Wow.
There are 90+ on both sides.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that might be the reason. There's the once in a blue moon, one in a billion, probably. But
yeah, it's like seeing a two-headed cow. That's something. All right. Well, anyway, so I digress. But if Cam has to throw up to 60 pitches, then it's a 2-day rest. But with the next game being on the 19th, today is the 15th, 13th. I believe? 13th? Oh, yeah. So not really a concern.
Cam wants to, you can probably pitch next game too. So we're getting that.
Probably. I mean, but there's a good enough break between these games. Really, the only time it becomes an issue is when you get to someplace like the state tournament, and you're going to have multiple games back to back that you really start digging into your arms as far as your bullpen goes. And so not going to be an issue here in this regional tournament for sure. Well, what do you think? Well, we should probably do the live read for those keys to the game, shouldn't we?
That would be pretty important, to get the sponsor out of the way.
Keys to the game are brought to you by tonight's Girard Booster Club game sponsor.
Oh, that's fascinating. Trojan Booster Club.
Yeah.
Okay, quite.
Nobody filled us in on that one, so congratulations to them, whoever they are. But let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Galena Bulldogs. We'll do them in order that they appear at the plate, of course. Leading off tonight, number 4, the catcher, Chase Cottrell. Batting second, the center fielder, number 1, Kenyon Warsham. Batting third, number 45, the third baseman, Colt McQuillan. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Trey Robinson, number 34. In the fifth spot, the designated hitter, number 6, Cutter Yuen.
Galena Bulldogs, Chase Cottrell.
In the sixth spot, the second baseman, Bryson Lake. In the seventh spot, number 23, Reason Fields, the left fielder. In the eighth spot, Carson Osborne, the shortstop, number 24. And then the pitcher, CJ Pilak, is going to bat in the ninth spot. The right fielder,
Batting fourth, Trey Robinson, number 34.
Swade Dixon, will not hit. So that's a strange arrangement.
Batting fifth, Cutter Ewan.
For the Trojans, Briggs Buckingham will lead things off, the right fielder. Pryor Schultz will bat in the second spot, the second baseman. Left fielder Aiden Ashbacher batting third. Shortstop Robbie Bruning batting cleanup. Batting fifth, the catcher Blake Brokaw, number 23. Batting sixth, Jackson Smith, the third baseman, number 4. Batting seventh, Drake Smith, the designated hitter, number 11. Batting eighth, the first baseman Ben Cullen, number 12. And batting ninth, Corbin Bowen, the center fielder, number 10. And again, getting the start on the mound tonight for the Trojans, Cam Smith.
And Doug Holbert, head coach.
All right.
Ross Bailey.
Our starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. Trojans will start this game in style, we hope, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylist Carla Sands will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500.
Second batter, number 7, Brian Schultz, playing second base.
Perhaps we should use this opportunity to take a break. We'll come back after the national anthem for the first pitch. We're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Number 5.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
Welcome back to Red Butke Sports Complex in Girard, getting set for this Kansas Class 3A regional playoff matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Galena Bulldogs. Cam Smith out on the mound, warming up right now, getting ready to face the leadoff hitter for Galena, Chase Cottrell, their catcher.
And Josh, like we said in the pregame show, and I'm sure as everybody in Girard knows, Cam Smith, the son of a former major league pitcher and a commit to Arkansas, D1 talent, on the bump today, and for a first round of a playoff matchup against the 16th seed. If you're the Trojans, already just knowing that Cam Smith is on the bump, you got that much more of a reassurance going into it. You're just that much more comfortable on the bats in the field. I feel like Girard, the Trojans, are going to be coming in here a little more comfortable than you normally would in a playoff matchup.
Yeah, and when you talk about going to Arkansas, it's about as close to professional baseball as you can get in college.
Absolutely.
And the SEC takes baseball very seriously. Arkansas is one of the premier programs in the country, and so they really saw something in Cam Smith, and he's going to try and keep his high school career alive a little bit longer here tonight in Girard against Galena. And again, the winner of tonight's game will go on to play the winner of Cherryvale and West Franklin, the number 8 versus the number 9 seed in this bracket. Frontenac in this bracket as well. They're in action tonight against Prairie View. And we'll try and, if we get updates on that one, we'll pass them along to you as best we can. And then local teams in action tonight, St. Paul at Southeast, Oswego at Colgan. And we're underway. There's a swing and a miss from Cottrell. He's down in the count early, no balls, 1 strike. That one grounded shallow in the dirt. Smith has it over to first for the out. 1 down here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Kenyon Worsham. Our opening pitch brought to you by Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the community we serve. Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Smith back to work at the outside corner. That one a bit outside for ball 1.
And Josh, we don't have a radar gun at our disposal, but as you know, I've told you about my buddy Brody Crane. He's a commit to Arkansas as well, and he knows Cam Smith, as they're going to be future teammates. He's a PO as well, so he told me he hangs around that 88 to 92 mile an hour range in the fastball, and you can see early on, it looks like it's about every bit of 92 coming across the face of these Galena batters. So that's good to see right out the gate for Cam Smith and these Trojans. He's got his best stuff so far.
Paints the outside corner that time for a strike. He's ahead in the count here, 1-2. Worsham with a foul down the right field line, and then watched that one for a strike. Another one on the outside corner, and he gets him looking. First strikeout of the game for Cam Smith. That'll bring Colt McQuillan to the plate, third baseman for Galena.
And that release, so unique out of the hand. It looks like, I don't even know how to describe it, but that ball just comes out that much more trickier for the batter. And when you're going to paint those corners, these Bulldogs are in for a long afternoon.
Or a short one. That one a little bit low and away for ball 1. Another one just a bit outside. 2-0 the count is Smith trying to work the outside of part of the plate against McQuillan. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. Or sorry, 2-1 now the count to McQuillan. That one high and away, some high heat. And 3-1 now the count.
And you're going to notice early on, the only issue that Cam Smith will be facing in this matchup is that control. If you can find the ball in the zone, he should be fine, but
that one right on the outside corner. Strike two, counts full now, 3-2.
That fastball seems to be all he needs so far, just punishing the zone when he can, and the hitter's really no chance.
Swing and a miss, 2 away. I'm sorry, that's the end of the bottom of the first. 2 strikeouts for Cam Smith, 1 looking, 1 swinging. And the Trojans will be up when we come back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
Here at Pittsburgh Interiors, we are proud to be family-owned and operated, serving our community with quality style and service since 1999. Step into our showroom and explore furniture, flooring, window treatments, mattresses, and more. Whether you're designing a dream home, office, or simply just adding that finishing touch, our expert team is here to help. Discover why families and businesses have trusted us for over 25 years. Pittsburgh Interiors, where style meets comfort and family comes first.
Welcome back to Redwood Key Sports Complex in Girard. Trojans getting set to head to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. Cam Smith retired the side in order in the top of the first. Got a ground out and 2 strikeouts to finish off the Galena Bulldogs. Just a 12-pitch inning for Smith. And now C.J. Pylock takes the bump for Galena, a right-hander. Briggs Buckingham will lead things off for the Trojans.
And Buckingham batting from that left side as a leadoff batter, getting the first base bag a little quicker, and he's got that arm side advantage matchup. This could be dangerous early on.
Buckingham, the Trojan right fielder. Pylock into his windup. That one in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to Buckingham. That one a bit inside, 1-1.
And like I was telling you in the car, Buckingham, he's the freshman I was telling you about. He's starting at the varsity level, already leading off in a playoff matchup for the Trojans, and he's done well all season, and he's earned that spot. So let's see if he can get on early and create some chaos.
Pollock throws that one in for another strike. 1-2 now the count to Buckingham. Buckingham turns on that one and fouls it down the first baseline. Count will stay 1-2. And it's given Briar Schultz over there in the on-deck circle a chance to time up these pitches from Pylock a little bit. Have a look at his delivery, because it seems a little unorthodox. Yeah, there's a little hitch in it, a pause before he comes to the plate.
And it's not a smooth transition from wind-up to plate. It's a little bit of a hitch in there, and that could delay some hitter timing. But with as many pitches as Buckingham's seen already, that this is going to be his 6th. It's giving Schultz that many more opportunities to time it down.
And for the record, Pylock has now thrown half as many pitches as Smith did in the Trojan half of the inning, and just one batter so far that he's faced. Buckingham gets into that one. It's going to go foul down the left field line. And Fields was not able to get over there to field that one. No pun intended.
And you can see why Buckingham is the leadoff guy. great job of getting the bat to the ball, making contact with 2 strikes. He's already got a couple foul balls with that 2-strike count, and not the fastest swing speed, but you can tell why he's focusing on contact rather than power.
Doing a good job protecting the plate here as well. He watched a couple strikes go by, but since then he's fouled them off successfully. Got into that one to left field, but Fields is right there, and it was hit straight at him, so 1 away for the Trojans.
Number 7, Briar Schultz.
While Buckingham does come unsuccessful there, did not get on base. The leadoff guy, he battled pretty hard.
It's like a 9-pitch at
yes,
that there.
Got a lot of information for the rest of the lineup.
Yep.
I would argue it's still a defeat that the Trojans are more than happy about.
Second baseman Briar Schultz now. He'll bat from the right-hand side, takes ball 1.
And Schultz, an almost unorthodox frame for a second baseman, a very tall batter. Yep. And he's got a lot of pop to him, as well as he's making great contact, batting at that 2-hole for a reason. His job at the bump does not get any easier.
Schultz fouls that one down the right field line, out of play. 1-1. That one popped straight up. It'll stay in the infield, ranging over. And calling for it, it's Trey Robinson, the first baseman, and there's 2 away.
And Pilek already 2 up, 2 down against these Trojans early on in this first inning and going through the toughest part of the order. Doing a great job, as you said, in the keys of the game. Keep Girard off the base paths and keep the ball inside the park. And through 2 batters, he's done that so far.
Very experienced hitter, Aiden Ashbacher, at the plate right now for the Trojans. And he pops it up. So far, Pilek has, it's dropped in foul territory. Chase Cottrell had what was, in my expert opinion, a pretty routine foul ball over there. Might have lost it in the sun. And that'll give new life to Aiden Ashbacher.
Yeah, that ball in the catcher's mitt just didn't stay in there. That's going to give Aiden a chance.
Didn't squeeze
it.
I don't know. Might have gone off the heel.
But Aiden now a chance here. Should be walking back to the dugout. Be a fool not to take care of this advantage. Bases empty, 2 outs.
Ashbacher watches that one for a strike. 2-2 now the count to the Trojan left fielder. That one way outside, full count. I'm sorry, 1-2. I saw the outs and I misread the scoreboard.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes, not 2 balls and 2 strikes. Certainly not a full count. Well, my stats are unofficial, Michael. Ashbacher gets a hold of that one, hits it past third, and he'll have the first Trojan hit of the game. First base runner for Girard as well, as Ashbacher heads down to first with the single.
Number 5, Robbie Bruning.
That'll bring up Robbie Bruning, the Trojan shortstop. Not too often you see your shortstop batting cleanup. But
true 5-tool player. He's a great defensive man out there at the shortstop position. Not only your best defender, a great threat on the base pass, very quick, and at the plate, very dangerous, both contact and power combination.
That one inside for a ball.
So the Trojans a serious chance here for a 2-out rally.
One on, 2 out for Robbie Bruning. So Ashbacher takes his lead from first, the check over, and Ashbacher's in with plenty of time.
And Pilek understanding with 2 outs and a runner at first, he's going to try to take second, so a hit in the gap should score and generate a 2-out score.
And Ashbacher's got really good speed. He's going, and the ball mishandled by the catcher. No throw from Cottrell. And Ashbacher's in with a stolen base.
And I got to say, Ashbacher did not get the greatest of jumps there. So the catcher, if he would have fielded that could have been dangerous. But thankfully, he did it now. A runner in scoring position had a chance.
Sometimes as a catcher, you see the runner go, and the motion of the runner takes your eye off the ball, and it complicates things greatly. That one high and away from Pylock.
But now, Robbie in a 3-0 count with a base empty, a base to give him. Their cleanup hitter. If you're the Bulldogs, you are not going to be mad about a pitch around pitcher.
It's a 3-0 count as well, and you might see Ashbacher just go here. He's got a big lead. Nope, he'll stay. And Bruning earns the walk.
And if you're the Bulldogs, that open base you had right there, the power and contact of Bruning, you're not too worried about that walk.
That's going to bring Blake Brokob, the Trojan catcher, to the plate. Brokob's got a lot of power, and if he gets into one here, he could do some damage with these two runners on.
And I watched Brokob here against Lebec County about a month ago. He was like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4, but none of those balls left the infield. It was all infield singles. With the power he generated, they were just so tricky of ground ball and like snackers into the ground that Brokob still was able to leg out 4 different infield singles in one game.
Brokob took a strike on the outside corner. This one misses high and away, so 1-1 the count to Blake. That one painted the outside corner. 1-2 now the count to Brokob.
Brokob, you're down in the count, 2 strikes.
Pylock, a very methodical approach to pitching. It's we were watching Pittsburgh the other day, and both Dragon pitchers were like they were on a clock, like a 5-second count between pitches. It was crazy. Like, this game's going to last 10 minutes. But Pylock definitely taking a little Union 5 between each pitch.
And what just happened during that pitch, both runners were able to steal without any throw.
Mm-hmm. That one fouled back and out of play.
So now 2 runners in scoring position now for the batter at the plate, the catcher. And 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs. The number 2 seems to be the theme right now.
Right.
If he can find a ball through the infield, he could easily score 2 and get a great 2-out double. And really spark some momentum in favor of the Trojans going into the second inning.
And also, he's patient with that at bat. That should be 3 balls, not. Pylock's like, wait a minute, man. And Brokob was really excited to take that walk. Instead, he'll have to face at least another pitch. It's count full now, 3-2.
And can't blame him.
Give it a shot, man.
Yeah.
If they'll let you take that base, just go ahead. Gamesmanship, you know. Now, Brokob will take that walk.
Didn't make a difference.
Number 4, Jackson Smith.
That's the second walk issued by Pylock.
And all of a sudden, we had a 2-up, 2 down. And then
Jackson Smith will come in to run for Brokob.
All of a sudden, you have number 4 here at the plate, a very tall hitter, a lot of power behind him as well, as the rest of the Trojans do possess.
Oh, Jackson Smith's at the plate. Who's running for
Base is
Brokob?
juiced.
Oh, well. We'll figure it out in a minute.
And
Smith takes first pitch for a strike.
with Pylock and his control wavering, he's issued 3 walks in a row. This could be pretty dicey for the Bulldogs here with with 2 outs on the board.
Smith fouls that one into the dirt. One and one now the count to Jackson Smith, the Trojan third baseman. Oh, 0-2, excuse me, the count to Smith. I'm going to learn to look in the right spot. Rips it right at the first baseman for the final out of the inning, and a good play by Trey Robinson, but basically just right place, right time. And Galena will keep the Trojans off the board in the first. Bulldogs coming up. When we come back, you're watching Trojan baseball on Girard Sports Live.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Trey Robinson set to lead things off for Galena. The first baseman takes high and away for ball one on the first pitch. Trojans loaded the bases but could not get a run across in the bottom of the first. As C.J. Pilak issued a couple of walks. Trojans got a single in there as well, some stolen bases, but could not manufacture a run there in the bottom of the first. That one fouled up and out of play behind us. 2-1 now the count to Robinson. That one in there for a strike. Cam Smith retired Galena in order in the top of the first, getting a ground out and a couple of strikeouts. That one fouled back into the netting, and thank goodness there's netting.
That would have hurt somebody.
Yeah. 2-2 now the count. And a swing and a miss. And Smith picks up right where he left off. That's strikeout number 3 on the day. And that'll bring up Cutter Yuen, the designated hitter for Galena.
4 batters, 3 strikeouts, and that high cheddar still very effective so far for Cam Smith.
Blows that one right by Yuen for strike 1. That was just a fastball, man.
It's
like, hit it if you can. That one fouled away down the third baseline, so 0-2 now the count to Yuen.
And I promise you, we can't sell you short on fast.
I think he might have fouled that one off of his thigh. The old Charlie horse, as the guys used to call it.
That'll sting.
Yeah, I can't imagine even a foul-tipped 90-mile-an-hour fastball feels very good.
And I'm sure right now it's a couple of notches above 90. The way he's coming in here.
Oh. There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Smith.
And that sort of sweeping curve sweeper pitch you saw right there, tailed perfectly at that high fastball that you saw the 2 previous pitches, and he never had a chance at that one. Just a filthy stuff from Cam Smith early on in this game. That's his 4th strikeout in 5 batters.
That'll bring up Bryson Lake, the second baseman for Galena. He pops one up down the left field line and over to make the catch in foul territory is Jackson Smith. And that's going to do it for Galena here in the top of the second. We'll step away for a quick break. Trojans coming up when we come back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Hi, do you offer insurance bundling?
Welcome back. Drake Smith set to lead things off for the Trojans in the bottom of the second. Cam Smith pitching a gem so far. He's got 4 strikeouts and has retired Galena in order in both the first and the second inning here tonight. Smith takes first pitch for a strike. Drake, the designated hitter for the Trojans. It'll be Smith, Cullen, and Bowen here in the bottom of the second. Out a grounder over to short. And the throw across is in time for Karsten Osborne.
And we saw last inning Josh Pilak went 2 up, 2 down, and then after that, 3 walks, had bases loaded with 2 outs. Got away with it, but early on, scaring himself, that control being a wavering issue this inning. All right, that last inning, let's see if it ensues in this inning.
Cullen hits this one in the air into shallow left center, and it's going to drop for a hit. So Ben Cullen, a little Texas leaguer out there to left center field, and he'll have a single.
Number 10, Corbin Bowen.
That'll bring up Corbin Bowen, the center fielder for the Trojans.
And another thing you have noticed, when the ball is in the zone, the Trojans are looking to swing. They're looking to attack. There's a lot of pitches that they're seeing when it comes into the zone. They like it, and they're going to attack it. Haven't been very successful so far, besides that bloop single. But you have to imagine the bats will come alive at some point.
No wind, really, to speak of today, which is a rarity in southeast Kansas, let me tell you. But really is not going to be a factor for our either left or right-handed hitters tonight. Nice Cullen back into first safely. 1-0 the count to Corbin Bowen. Trojans get their leadoff man aboard. Cullen's going, no throw, no, he faked it, and he'll stay at first. I thought he was off.
You make a break.
He took a couple steps. And then
took a break for it, and then immediately
thought better
stopped.
of it. And no throw from Chase Cottrell behind the plate. So 2-0 the count to Bowen. Cullen takes a couple big hops. And Cottrell's not throwing down to first, not throwing to second. I think he's just trying to play it safe and not want to commit a throwing error, trying to pick off a runner. 2-1 now the count to Bowen. He'll foul this one back and out of, oh, nope, straight up. Coming in to make the play is Pilak. And there's a foul out by Bowen for the second out of the inning.
And you've seen a lot of pop-ups this inning, Josh.
Yeah.
This is game for the Trojans so far, just popping them up, not being able to straighten them out and really put a threat on this defense so far.
I'll bring Briggs Buckingham back to the plate. Buckingham flew out to left his first time up. He'll rip this one into right field, but right at the right fielder, Swade Dixon. And that'll do it for the Trojans in the bottom of the second. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Siebert back to pass. Lehman diving for the end zone, and they get the listing. Lehman passes off to Siebert on the far wing. Siebert the lob, and Lehman with the alley-oop dunk to close the deal. Lehman a hard hit ball to left field. Siebert is at the wall, and they close another one. Lehman Realty with another big-time win. Lehman Realty, proud to support the Girard
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your field and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. And now Matt's care for farmers goes beyond seed as an agent for the new 4-state Farm and Ranch. From the best inputs available to the protection you need, Call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage, Matt Murphy at Murphy Seed.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank.
Number 23.
Welcome back to Red Woodkey Sports Complex. We are scoreless. Here heading into the third inning, Trojans and the Galena Bulldogs here in the first round of the Kansas Class 3A Regional Tournament. This is Reason Fields, the left fielder for Galena, leading things off for the Bulldogs in the third. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, behind the count here, 0-1. Another swing and a miss. 0-2, now the count to Fields. Cam Smith just picking up right where he left off. He's got 4 strikeouts already. Trying to get him to swing at something on the outside. Fields holds off 1-2.
And Josh, you saw those 4 strikeouts come in consecutive order between that first and second inning, and very impressive feat by Cam Smith.
Just right through the heart of that order as well. For Galena, he struck out the 2 through 5 hitters.
That's a message to these Bulldogs. Cam Smith is here to play. You haven't seen any sort of solid contact out of the bats so far from Galena. A couple of pop-ups and then...
Shudder to say it out loud, but thus far he's pitching a no-hitter here. As Fields holds off on that outside pitch, 2-2. Actually, a perfect game, actually, to this point. So, not just a no-hitter. Perfect game.
Full count.
3-2 now the count to Fields. That one fouled back into the net. And do it again. Another foul tip back into the net. That one paints the outside corner for a strikeout, and Fields thought he had a walk and then got punched out. That's the 5th strikeout of the night for Cam Smith. That'll bring Karsten Osborne to the plate, the shortstop for Galena. That one fouled into the dirt.
And still the Bulldog batter is not able to line one out, either pop up or just chop straight into the dirt. And
that one right down the pipe for a strike as Osborne watches it go by. 0-2 now the count to Karsten Osborne. That one in the dirt on the outside, gets past Brocob, but no base runners, so it doesn't matter. Just a bit high with that one. Counts 2-2. That one on the outside corner for the strikeout as well. Not much reaction from Osborne as he just heads for the Galena dugout. 6th K of the game for Smith.
And that corner is just being painted by Cam Smith this inning. That outside part of the play, Cam Smith has dominated with that sweeper and that fastball.
That brings up the opposing pitcher, C.J. Pylock. A little pitcher-on-pitcher crime here as Smith blows the first pitch by him. Swing and a miss by Pylock, 0-1. That one way outside, 1-1. There's a lot of lateral motion on that pitch. It started out on one side of the plate and ended up way on the outside. It's got to be hard to track as a hitter. And Smith again paints that outside corner for the second strike. 1-2 the count to Pylock. And on the outside corner again, 3 strikeouts. Smith strikes out the side in the top of the third. Trojans coming back up in a scoreless game. When we come back, you're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Homestead of Girard, assisted and independent living right here in our hometown. At Homestead, seniors enjoy compassionate care in a community designed for comfort. Licensed professionals provide support with daily activities, dressing, bathing, and medication management. Residents enjoy home-cooked meals and the comfort of their own private apartment. Call 620-724-6760 to schedule your tour today. Homestead of Girard, senior living with compassion, comfort, and community.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for...
Briar Schultz will lead things off for the Trojans in the bottom of the third. Schultz lined out to first, his first time up. Fouls this one back and out of play. CJ Pylock has given up a couple singles, a couple walks, has yet to record a strikeout, but he's kept the Trojans off the board. That one low and away, 1-1, the count to Schultz. That one drilled straight back up the middle. It's going to get over the center fielder, and it'll bounce back into play. So a leadoff double for Briar Schultz. And the Trojans with a runner in scoring position, nobody out. In the bottom of the third, that'll bring Aiden Ashbacher to the plate. Ashbacher singled his first time up, had a couple of stolen bases, but was stranded on third in the bottom of the first when the Trojans had him loaded, but could not get anybody across.
But what a swing by Schultz there.
Yeah.
That ball was right in the heart of the plate, and he delivered a line drive straight to center field and almost got over the wall for a ground ball double. Great way to start the bottom of the third inning for a team that hasn't got the bats alive just yet.
Aiden Ashbacher fouls that one away.
And when you get a runner on second base and no outs, you're a 3-hole hitter off the bat, you're feeling pretty strong right now. For the Trojans, pretty confident. Nice.
Hylock had a 28-pitch first inning as the Trojans loaded the bases but couldn't score. In that second inning, he worked quick, just an 8-pitch inning. This one grounded to third. Ashbacher will hold at second. The throw across, not in time. Schultz is on to third, and Ashbacher aboard with a single, an infield single. As that took a bad hop for third baseman Colt McQuillan, and he seemed like he had trouble getting it out of his glove. And the throw late to first, and then Schultz able to advance after the throw, so runners at the corners for the Trojans, nobody out, and that's going to bring up Robbie Bruning, who walked his first time up.
And like you said, heads-up base running there from Schultz. You saw the bobble from a third baseman, never checked Schultz at second. So once that bobble came out, Schultz recognized he wasn't checked. He was out for the races. Great way to steal back there and put a runner at third base. So a base hit where the ball in play in the outfield should score Schultz.
Cottrell went out for a brief discussion with Pylock. Now they're back to business. As Brunig steps into the box. Again, runners on the corners, an RBI opportunity. They're going to steal, and in there safely is Ashbacher. So the third stolen base of the night for Aiden Ashbacher. And the Trojans with runners at second and third now. Nobody down. Brunig looking at a 1-0 count.
Now 2 runners in scoring position, 0 outs for the batter here. This is a prime situation for the Trojans.
Goes opposite field with that one. Gets over the top of the right fielder. Brunig with a hit. That's going to score 2 as the ball rolls out to the wall. Bruning's going to be in with a 2 RBI triple.
And the right fielder just took a step forward instead of backwards, and that's all the difference the Trojans needed right there. A base-clearing triple, still 0 outs, and you take the lead 2-0 at the bottom of this third inning. The Trojans are rolling now.
So Bruning gets the Trojans on the board with a big triple out to right field, and seemed to be misplayed a little bit maybe by Swade Dixon out there, who came in after it, and then the ball carried over his head, and you can't blame the wind because there isn't any. And that pitch inside to Blake Brocob.
As an outfielder, Josh, the first step you're taught is backwards. He took one forward. And that's just not the right recipe for success right there.
No, like basically the number one thing you don't want as an outfielder is for anything to go over your head.
Try to keep the ball in front of you, and right there, it's not what happened.
Brocob walked his first time up. Very patient in that first inning. In fact, he was the final base runner for the Trojans. Takes that one for a strike. 1-2 the count to Brocob.
And Brocob, if he wants to create a run here, a ball on the ground should generate Robbie the chance to sprint down that third base line. It should be an RBI.
Any contact should get him home. That one high and away. It looked obviously high. And called strike 3 on Brocob. And he'll go down looking for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring Jackson Smith to the plate. Smith lined out to first his first time up. In fact, he was the third out of that bottom of the first inning. Takes first pitch low and away, ball 1.
And Pylock now with his first out of the inning. He got that one under his belt. That gives you that little bit much more of a confidence booster.
Yeah, it's his first strikeout of the night. This one over the head of the second baseman. A good rip by Jackson Smith, and that's gonna score Robbie Bruning. And the Trojans with a 3-0 lead.
And again, Pylock leaving that ball over the heart of the plate, and Smith sat back on it and ripped it the opposite field gap right over the second baseman, and that ball was out off the bat in a hurry. A great RBI double.
So Smith at second now, and that'll bring Drake Smith to the plate. Smith, the designated hitter for the Trojans. He fouls this one straight back into the net. 0-1 the count to Drake. Smith grounded to short his first time up back in the bottom of the second. That one high and away for Hylock.
And Smith now with the runner at second and 1 out. If he can find a ball in the outfield here, that surely should score another and keep the momentum moving forward for these Trojans in this third inning.
2-1 now the count to Drake Smith. Smith gets into that one into right field. It's caught. And Smith will hold at second. So 1 away for the Trojans.
And again, the Trojans this inning, you've seen they've done a great job of sitting back on it and letting the ball get deep into the zone and trying to smack into that opposite field gap. That time, just right to the right fielder.
Cullen had a short, like Texas leaguer out to left field for a single back in the second. Takes first pitch for a strike. That one high and inside, little chin music for Cullen, but he was able to get out of the way of it, 1-1.
And that's been Pylock's issue so far throughout the start, that control issue, either finding a zone or finding a good spot in the zone. This inning especially, he's either found the heart of the plate or just hasn't found it at all. So that's been the reason why you've seen these runs start to generate for the Trojans. And right there, going from almost the chin of the batter now to the other batter's box. He's just trying to straighten that one out and just trying to give this Trojan batter a chance to get it out for Pylock.
Cullen hit to short. He's hauling it towards first. The throw is in time for the second out. Nope, that's the third out of the inning. And that'll do it for the Trojans, but they do some damage, score 3 runs. In the bottom of the third, Galena trying to answer back when we come back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
So if you look at our customers in the four-state area, it is a very rural market in itself. And so we want to be able to help those customers in every aspect of their farm and ranch, whether it's their operation, whether it's cattle, or whether it's crop. And so that's where the division of the four-state farm and ranch came from, is to be able to take it even one step further and to be able to help our customers in every way that they need us.
I love what I do, and I've been in crop insurance for 12 years. And I've loved building those relationships and servicing the farmers and ranchers that I've grown up around my whole life. And now I'm very excited to be able to provide those services outside of just this Southeast Kansas area.
What they can expect from the Farm and Ranch Division is knowledgeable people that know the industry. You know, they've been either raised on a farm, they've been engaged in the seed industry or the ag industry, and so you're going to have a team of experts that already knows the industry. They've been in crop insurance before, or they've been...
Chase Cottrell going to lead things off for Galena in the top of the fourth. Fouls the first one straight back and out of play. He grounded to the pitcher his first time up. Just not a lot of offensive success tonight for Galena against Cam Smith. There's a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Cottrell. That was a pretty change.
And you saw the swing halfway through, the ball traveling to the plate, slowed down tremendously, realizing it's not a fastball.
That one lined into center, so Cottrell gets some decent contact, and Galena has its first base runner of the night. There goes your no-hitter and your perfect game.
Yeah, and he tried to double down on the changeup right there, and it was right at the heart of the plate. So the exact same pitch for the batter to recognize, and that slow bat speed just got it right over Cam Smith's head, and that's an easy knock to the center fielder.
That's going to bring up Kenyon Washam to the plate. First pitch, low and away from Smith. It's the first time Cam's had to throw out of the stretch here tonight.
You can see it making an impact right away with that fastball being spiked into the dirt. Trying to get used to that different change of wind-up through stretch complication.
Mm-hmm. That one a little bit away. 2 balls, no strikes. Trojans leading at 3-0 here in the 4th inning over Galena. Trojans have put together 5 hits tonight. Galena with just 1. There's a bunt right in front of the pitcher. Actually, not a bad bunt. Gets the runner over as Smith executes the defensive play. Gets it over to first for the out, but Cottrell would advance to second on the play.
And Cottrell, a routine baseball play, run out first, 0 outs, playing some true small ball, take the bunt, move him over, put him in scoring position for the Bulldogs, a chance to break the ice and put some pressure on Cam Smith and try to crack into the 0 earned runs he's allowed so far through 3 innings.
That'll bring up Colt McQuillan. He struck out swinging his first time up. Takes first pitch for a strike.
And then again, Josh, we talked about it between innings, last inning. That outside part of the plate, Cam Smith has already become well accustomed to. He seemed to figure out that lower part of the corner, and if that's not working, he's going to come high and tight, and they're not going to hit it.
Grounder to second. There to make the play is Schultz over to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, a productive ground out moves the runner to third base now, but there is 2 outs, so you have to get a base hit here to score this one, and a task not too easy against the Cam Smith.
Cottrell standing on third. Trey Robinson at the plate. 1 on, 2 out for Galena. Takes the first pitch for a strike.
Number 34, Trey Robinson.
0-1 the count to Robinson. Trojans put up 3 runs in the third. That one flown out to right field. And coming in to make the play is Buckingham. And that'll do it for Galena in the 4th. Trojans coming back, trying to add to a 3-run lead. When we come back, you're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
At Girard Medical Center, we're more than a hospital. We're your hometown healthcare team. From family medicine and emergency care to lab services, surgery, imaging, and beyond, we're here when you need us. Compassionate care close to home. To learn more about our high-quality care and everything that we have to offer, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village. People caring about people in the loving spirit of Christ. Spacious apartments made to feel like home, and a loving, caring, experienced staff. That's the Prairie Mission difference. A continuing retirement community promoting person-centered care with an on-site clinic from Labette Health and offering independent living apartments, assisted living, and long-term care, all with the respect and care our loved ones deserve. Prairie Mission Retirement Village, St. Paul, 620-449-2400.
I guess we're at halftime, and our halftime show is brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Corvin Bowen leading off the 4th inning for the Trojans. He flew out to the pitcher his first time up. This one a bunt, and the throw down to first in time by C.J. Pylock, so playing his position defensively is Pylock, and he gets the throw out on Bowen.
And Bowen just trying to create a base runner early on here. First pitch of the inning, trying to get a little sneak attack, a little ambush.
Sneak attack.
But right there, just right back to the pitcher and the composure and the throw down.
Buckingham, Trojan leadoff hitter, back up to the plate. He flew out to left his first time up and flew out to right his second. Ahead in the count here, 2-0. Patient approach by Buckingham, as that was, I think, about the 60th pitch for C.J. Pylock. Buckingham grounds to first. The throw to Pylock, who's racing over and gets there, loses his cap, but made the play over at first, so a busy inning for C.J. Pylock.
Number 7, Briar Schultz.
And that's going to bring up Briar Schultz. 2 down, nobody on for the Trojans.
And so far, through 3 innings and 2/3, Pylock, only 1 blow-up inning. That's only 3 runs for a very strong Trojan offense so far. You got to say he's held his own pretty well.
Schultz flew out to first his first time up, doubled, and scored a run. His last time up, this one going to drop between second and center field, and it gets past the center fielder, but Schultz will hold with a single, and so a 2-out single by Schultz will bring Ashbacher to the plate. Ashbacher's singled both times up. He's got 3 stolen bases, and he's also scored a run.
And a great 2-out knock by Schultz there. Still found that center field grass, but that time short of the center field. That's a great single to generate a base runner and try to steal him to second base in scoring position here. Try to get a 2-out double, a 2-out run. And steal
Schultz gets back to first in time as Pylock checks the runner.
If you can generate that extra run of insurance for Cam Smith, the Trojans are a lot more happier going into the later half of this game.
The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It's blowing out of the east, which is uncharacteristic for this part of the world. In there safely is Schultz, so a stolen base for Briar.
And a great job by Schultz to get into scoring position there. Part 1 of your 2-out RBI journey is complete.
Yeah. Want to know the count now to Ashbacher. Rips this one past short, out into left center. That's going to score Schultz. Ashbacher on his way to second as the ball rolls out to the fence. Now he's on his way to third. The throw cut off, and Ashbacher's in with a stand-up RBI triple.
And a great swing by Ashbacher. Ripped it right over the head of the shortstop, but that ball came off the bat in a hurry and got past both the outfielders, trickled all the way to the wall, and that's a great base-clearing RBI triple with 2 outs.
Yeah, quite a 2-out rally here by the Trojans.
You see, that's where most of Pylock's dangers come from, is that 2-out position.
Right, they pick up their 4th run of the game, their 7th hit on C.J. Pylock tonight, and he's up over 60 pitches right now. That one high and away. And, you know, a team that's kind of struggled to get wins this year like Galena has, they're about 250 on the season. And you got to wonder, once Pylock sits, how good are the arms behind him?
Mm-hmm.
That went in there for a strike. 1-1 now the count.
And Pylock, an honorable start so far versus a very strong Girard Trojan team offensively. Like you said, this is the best they've got. You know, first round of the playoffs, I haven't seen any Galena games so far this season, but that bullpen, it's got a big shoes to fill. I have to wonder.
Second strike called on Brunig. 1-2 now the count to Robbie. That one way outside. The throw down to third, not in time, as Schultz back in safely. He had a huge lead coming down towards home, but able to get back on the throw down from Cottrell.
And a close one there. You can wipe some sweat off your forehead there.
Yeah,
if that ball was a little more on target towards the chest of the third baseman, that could have been an out.
I mean, he had to run about 30 feet back to that bag.
It was a good third of the way down the line for sure.
That one ripped right through the middle of the infield. That'll score Schultz. And Brunig looking at 2, and he'll stay at first. An RBI single for Robbie Brunig.
Number 23, Blake Brokob.
And that'll bring Blake Brokob to the plate. He walked his first time up, struck out looking his second time. Yep. Trojans now leading at 5-0. That one fouled down the right field line. See if it'll stay in play, and it does not.
And the first baseman hustling to track it down. Man, how that fits pretty quickly there. I was a little surprised.
Yeah.
Glad he didn't get blindsided.
Maybe a little bit more room down the foul lines in Galena.
Yeah. He was tracking on that one confidently, but from our angle, it was pretty well out.
That one way outside. 1-1 the count to Brocob. 1 on, 2 out. The Trojans have done all their damage here in this 4th inning with 2 outs. And right down the left field line goes Brocob, Bruning around to third. He's going to go home. The cutoff didn't seem like he was interested in throwing home. And Bruning's in with a score, with a run, and Brocob gets the RBI.
Number 4, Jackson Smith.
And there's going to be a conference on the mound. This break in the action brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Player Health Alliance and Live Well Crawford County, reminding you to know your limits when gambling and know when the game's playing you. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-426-2537 for free assistance.
And the Trojans able to knock out the pitcher and scored 6 runs.
Giving up 6 runs, and he'll sit. And they'll put Trey Robinson, who's going to come over from first. He'll take the mound for Galena.
And Josh there, the Trojans able to steal 3 runs with 2 outs, and now it's a 6-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Once they get to this 5th inning, if Cam Smith can hold the Bulldogs to their shutout inning, the Trojans only need to score 4 more to get that mercy rule here in the 5th by the way of 10 runs scored and 10-run differential, excuse me. And we're going to see how this bullpen looks. You see Robinson out there in the bump throwing a couple of breaking balls, a lot of 12-6 curveballs, maybe a little 11-5 action, but pretty steep vertical drop. And that fastball, very overhead release, so that's why that curveball comes in. Such a vertical drop as well. He's going to try to tail that off each other. I could tell. Set the fastball up high and then try to lob the curveball low and generate some swing and miss contact.
Yeah, just trying to get ground balls probably if you're Galena, because the Trojans have really gotten a couple good rips. End up with the ball making it all the way out to the fence. And that's resulted in a lot of extra base opportunities for the Trojans today.
Number 4, Jackson Smith.
So now Jackson Smith will step in to face Trey Robinson. So Pylock leaves 3 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout for Pylock. That one in there low, 1-0 the count to Smith. That one paints that expansive outside corner for a strike, 1-1.
You can see pitchers seem to have more success when they attack that outside part of the plate, do that little bit of expansion maybe, but you've seen a lot more success from pitching rather than batting on that outside part of the plate.
Grounder to second by Smith, throw over to first in time, but it will advance Brocob down to second, and that'll do it for the 4th inning. The Trojans put up another 3 runs. They lead at 6-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replace.
Cartier Wynn leading things off for Galena in the 5th inning. Takes first pitch for a strike. Cam Smith still out on the mound for the Trojans and still throwing gas.
That fastball still looks as punishing as ever here in this 5th inning.
UN now down in the count 0-2. Smith going right to work. That one in there, 3-pitch strikeout for Cam Smith. One away here in the 5th. That'll bring up Bryson Lake. He flew out to left his first time up back in the 2nd inning. Smith has retired the Bulldogs in order in each inning except the 4th, where they're able to get their only hit of the game. That one popped up to 3rd. And over there to make the play on it is Jackson Smith. 2 away, just like that.
And Cam Smith moving as quick as ever. Just the efficiency he moves with on that bump is incredible. Almost all of his pitches have some sort of purpose.
Bad intentions. Grounder to second, to throw over to Cullen for the final out as Reason Fields grounds out to end the 5th inning for Galena. Trojans still pitching a shutout, leading at 6-0. Girard coming up when we come back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve, creating a legacy.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our halftime stats brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie, dirt's heavy. So trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. Call B&B Excavating, 620-724-2735. Cam Smith has pitched a great game today, giving up just 1 hit. He's got 8 strikeouts, no walks. And like I said, just giving up 1 hit, no runs today. So great outing for Cam Smith. Trojans offensively have put together 9 hits and scored 6 runs. There's a grounder right off the bat by Drake Smith, the throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Cullen, the Trojan first baseman.
Number 12, Ben Cullen.
Cullen singled his first time up, grounded out to short, back in the third. Takes outside for ball one.
We were talking about it last inning, Josh. Pylock, obviously the ace for the Bulldogs, and saying we want the Trojans to knock him out, see what that bullpen's all about. And so far, the reliever at the bump has been able to put 2 up and 2 down.
He's behind in the count here, 0-2 to Cullen. Another grounded to short by Ben. Long throw across, offline, and Cullen's on. I would score that one E6 on the throwing error by shortstop Karsten Osborne.
Another ground ball created by the reliever, but that time just the error at shortstop. That's going to generate a runner, and that's where the Trojans do their damage. That first runner seems to open the floodgates each and every inning.
Brings up Corbin Bowen. He flew out to the pitcher his first time up and bunted or grounded out to the pitcher his second time up. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, we saw that sneaky
down
little
the count 0-1.
Tried to do that squeeze, that little drag bunt.
Yeah.
On Pylock to start the last inning, and unsuccessful. But the ambush was an effort.
Now the throw down to second, and Cullen's going to be gunned down trying to steal second. Just not a great first step by Ben that time, and the throw in plenty of time for the out, 2 away.
Yeah, an odd steal attempt. You almost started stealing as soon as the catcher caught the ball, made eye contact with him. It was like a delayed steal attempt, and it's like the outcome wasn't what he wanted, but he still committed towards it. Just an odd piece of base running.
Yeah. So Bowen now 2 down, nobody on. That one outside, 2-1, the count to Corbin.
But now a chance for the Trojans yet again to have a 2-out rally here. Base is empty.
Bowen makes contact, but it's popped up into shallow center field. Coming in to make the play is Kenyon Washington. And that's going to do it for the Trojans in the 5th inning. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years, with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
So we got a pitching change here for the Trojans heading into the 5th inning. Briar Schultz going to take the bump, and we're going to shuffle some people around. Drake Smith is going to move from the DH slot to left field, and Aiden Ashbacher is going to move from left to second. I think that covers it. So Schultz, his first pitch is low and away.
And Cam Smith, after 5 quality innings.
Oh, my, yeah.
To say the very least. Girard trying to keep him fresh. Maybe a chance to use him again in this next 6 days if they go on to win this. And Cam Smith, as you saw today, through 5 innings, 8 strikeouts, I believe was the final number, allowed 1 hit, 0 walks. So having him next week will be contributional, if that's a word, to say the least, And throughout the playoff run for Girard, he's going to be a forefront. And,
not sure that was a word.
I don't think it was. It was wishful thinking.
I mean, he used it in a sentence, so it could be. I mean, that one hit a little dribbler down the third baseline. Schultz's throw not in time. So that's going to go down as a hit for Karsten Osborne.
But a great effort by Schultz there on the bump, too.
Almost got there.
Created weak contact, and then that was in the perfect spot on the infield to not be reached in time, and he almost made it happen.
I think that's going to bring up Pilak, who apparently has moved to a position. He struck out his first time up in the bottom of the third, or I'm sorry, in the top of the third. It was the final out in that inning. That one fouled back and out of play. That was an off-speed pitch from Schultz. One on, nobody out for Galena. Trojans leading at 6-0. Here in the first round of the Kansas Class 3A regional playoffs. That one fouled straight back and out of play.
Schultz in a 2-2 count. No outs, but running on first. If you can get rid of Pilak here, that gets him that first out, and that'll open up a double play opportunity for the upcoming batter. Part one complete, the pop up the shortstop. That'll bring in the first out for the Trojans in the top half of this sixth inning.
Number 4, Chase Cottrell.
Chase Cottrell stepping up to the plate. He grounded out to the pitcher his first time up and has a single back in the fourth inning.
But now with your first out, that runner on first going to be looking to get into that scoring position. So Schultz, something to look out for.
That one fouled. It may stay in. Nope. Bounced off the concrete. Heads up play by a fan out there to corral it. Oh, and 1 the count to Cottrell. Tip straight back into the net.
Yeah, like you said earlier, thank goodness there is a net there. That would have left a mark on somebody.
Yeah, Schultz is doing a really good job of changing speeds. And I think that's really giving these Galena hitters a little bit of trouble here early against him. That one on the outside corner. It's not as big on that side of the plate.
Hey, the umpire definitely favoring that right half of the plate. Yeah. And worked out in perfect favor in Cam Smith at that breaking ball and that fastball away. But Schultz right now getting the short end of the stick.
And a swing and a miss by Cottrell, and Schultz has his first strikeout of the day.
And your job doesn't get much easier when Schultz comes onto the bump. Yes, Cam Smith, a D1 talent, but Schultz pitching just as well. I'd argue that fastball looking just as dominant in that breaking ball, moving just as much.
One on, 2 out now for Kenyon Washam. Takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Schultz misses outside, 2-0 now the count to Washam. They'll chopper towards third. Good play over there at third by Jackson Smith, and he gets the throw over to first for the out. And Galena still scoreless. Heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Here at Pittsburgh Interiors, we are proud to be family owned and operated, serving our community with quality style and service since 1999. Step into our showroom and explore furniture, flooring, window treatments, mattresses, and more. Whether you're designing a dream home, office, or simply just adding that finishing touch, our expert team is here to help. Discover why families and businesses have trusted us for over 25 years. Pittsburgh Interiors, where style meets comfort and family comes first.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village. People caring about people in the loving spirit of Christ. Spacious apartments made to feel like home. And a loving, caring, experienced staff. That's the Prairie Mission difference. A continuing retirement community promoting person-centered care with an on-site clinic from Labette Health and offering independent living apartments, assisted living, and long-term care, all with the respect and care our loved ones deserve. Prairie Mission Retirement Village, St. Paul, 620-449-2400.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed.
Briggs Buckingham set to lead things off for the Trojans to lead off the bottom half of the 6th. It's time for our Community Connection, brought to you by Girard Area Chamber of Commerce. Girard Chamber of Commerce promotes business growth and community development. As the voice of local business, the Chamber provides resources, support, and advocacy for success. Discover more and join today at girardchamber.com. 0-1 the count to Buckingham. Fouled the first one away. Takes inside, barely avoids being hit by the pitch. Buckingham flew out his first 2 times up and then grounded to first back in the 4th. So he's 0 for 3 from the plate today. He is the leadoff hitter for the Trojans. Again, just a freshman. Getting some valuable experience out there today, some playoff experience, is Buckingham.
And you hardly ever see a leadoff hitter go over, so I would argue Buckingham is due.
That one's high. So 3-1 now the count to Buckingham after falling behind 0-1. He's watched a few go by. Now he's ahead in the count, and we'll see if he's got the green light here. And Buckingham earns himself a walk.
And exactly your job as the leadoff batter, just generate yourself a running opportunity.
Yep. Get on base.
So
Buckingham does just that. Briar Schultz will head to the plate now. Schultz flew out to first his first time up, had a double back in the 3rd, and a single back in the 4th, a stolen base. He scored a run. He scored 2 runs actually tonight. So busy game for Schultz. And now he's pitching for the Trojans as well. I'll check Buckingham back at first. He's in time. Schultz. A little bird just told me that Briar Schultz is just a sophomore as well. So a lot of promising young talent on this Girard roster.
The freshman leading off, the sophomore trying to bring him around, and so far Schultz done his job more than plenty, and the freshman starting to do his. He's leading off at first with 0 outs in the bottom half of this 6th inning.
Trey Robinson behind in the count now to Schultz, 2-0. Robinson came into the game a couple innings ago, coming over from first base. That one grounded foul down the 3rd base line.
With the hitters count there, 2-0. He was looking to swing, looking to move around the freshman, and right there, just unsuccessful. Ball a little too far outside, a little too early on the pitch.
Sophomore now. Sophomore. Don't short him.
Let's talk about the base runner.
Oh.
Trying to move around the freshman around the base paths.
Okay, got it. It's a big difference,
Oh, huge jump. Speaking of.
He's in there. Is Buckingham with the stolen base. He looked pretty antsy over there at first. You had the feeling he was going to go at some point.
He was itching over there. He had his first bit of action on the base paths today. Might as well make the most of it. But now, it's at second base, and Schultz still at the bat, and a hitter's count. This could get dangerous for Robinson here in a second.
Big lead for Buckingham turned into a bigger lead. First pitch in there for a chest-high strike by Robinson. So full count now to Briar Schultz. Payoff pitch coming up. Got into that one, and it's going to drop for a hit out there in left center field. Buckingham rounds third. He's headed home. The throw from the shortstop well in front of the plate, and that allows Schultz to advance to second with an RBI double.
And heads up base running from Schultz there. The throwing came from shortstop to home, so Schultz staring it down the whole time, stole that second bag, so they're going to swap places, keep that runner in scoring position, and add a run to the scoreboard. Great piece of hitting by the Trojans and Schultz.
So that leadoff walk turns into a run after an RBI double by Briar Schultz. It'll bring Aiden Ashbacher to the plate. Ashbacher has singled twice and walked, with 3 stolen bases today for Ashbacher as well. That one in there for a strike.
And the job for Robinson here in the bump does not get any easier now, going to the meat of the lineup.
So Trojans have already plated a run in this 6th inning. They got a runner on second, nobody out. And Ashbacher, one of the hotter hitters for the Trojans, at the plate right now, trying to get another run across. That one's grounded to short. It's going to be a tough play. Ashbacher beats out the throw. It's an errant throw. So a throwing error by the shortstop, and that's going to advance both runners. So now runners at second and third for Robbie Bruning.
And I got to say, the throw from short, I don't think ever should have came across either. Ashbacher was there by a mile. The shortstop wasn't able to field it in the cleanest of matters and still delivered across the diamond.
I'm not official, but I'd score that E6 in my book. And now Bruning steps to the plate. He's got a triple, a 2 RBI triple, an RBI single, and a walk today. So 2 of 3 from the plate for Bruning, but he has reached base every time he has stepped up to the plate.
Hit with an air. Hit with an air. That's why he got a hit. That's why he got a hit.
Bruning legs that one out for a single. So we have Monday morning scorekeeper out there.
Number 23, Blake Brokaw.
A great RBI single there by the Trojans, and we're seriously creeping up on this Mercy Rule territory here.
Brokaw
2 more
steps
runs
to the plate with runners on the corners, nobody out here in this 6th inning. Trojans have already chased the Bulldogs starter, C.J. Pylock, and this is Trey Robinson on the mound right now. He came in trailing 6-0. Trojans now lead at 8-0. As they've started to kind of get a hang of what Robinson's trying to do here. That one way high and outside. 1-1 the count to Brokaw.
The runner at first representing the game-winning run here at the bottom of the 6th inning. The Trojans starting to do some serious damage on Robinson as he's held him off the last 2 innings, but here the Trojans still at 0 outs have really broken through.
Runners go. That one through for a hit. The 9th run comes across into third. Is Schultz, or I'm sorry, is Bruning.
And just like that, Bruning at third. That's the game-winning run, and still 0 outs. All the Trojans have to do is bring him in, and they can advance to the second round of this first region of Class 3A baseball here in Kansas.
That's going to bring Jackson Smith to the plate. Smith flew out to first his first time up, had an RBI double back in the third.
And a chance to be the walk-off hero and carry some serious momentum into these later rounds of the playoffs here for the Trojans.
Swings and fouls that one down the third baseline right into the Trojan dugout. So look alive, boys.
And Josh, you see the infield in here with 0 outs. They know the play's at the plate. The game is at the plate right now. Gotta be coming home no matter what.
Smith can punch something through the infield here. Everybody goes home happy tonight in Girard. I have a feeling we're going to go home happy either way. Runner goes to second. There was not a throw to second. If it was, the pitcher interfered with that, cut it off.
Rightfully so. Nobody was covering because the infield is in.
So give the stolen base to
the pinch runner for Brokoff.
Pinch runner, yeah, for Brokoff. Didn't see who that was.
It's hard to, the way the sun's shining with this black net in front of us. That's
2-1 the count to Jackson Smith.
2 runners in scoring position, the game-winning run at third base. Jackson Smith a chance to be the hero.
Little chopper down the third base line. It's through. And that's going to score one. And that's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Ends on a RBI single by Jackson Smith. And the Trojans going to win this opening game of the Class 3A regional playoffs 10-0 over the Galena Bulldogs. Just an absolute pitching gem tonight for the Trojans. The bats came alive in the third. Trojans picked up 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 4 in the sixth inning to get the win tonight over the Galena Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some post-game coverage. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live. Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss.
The Trojan sack means $2 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $2 short stacks the following day. Dine in only. Restrictions apply. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Prairie Mission Retirement Village. People caring about people in the loving spirit of Christ. Spacious apartments made to feel like home. And a loving, caring, experienced staff. That's the Prairie Mission difference. A continuing retirement community promoting person-centered care with an on-site clinic from Labette Health and offering independent living apartments, assisted living, and long-term care, all with the respect and care our loved ones deserve. Prairie Mission Retirement Village, St. Paul, 620-449-2400.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Our post-game show is brought to you by Eastside Cafe. And the best breakfast in all of Crawford County, hands down. 6 days a week at 120 South Ozark Street in Girard. Eastside Cafe is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. And the Trojans get the win today, 10-0 over the Galena Bulldogs. The game goes 6 innings. And the Trojans end it with a RBI walk-off single by Jackson Smith. And they will advance and play Cherryvale, who defeated West Franklin today 14-1, I believe. And that game will be 2 p.m. on Tuesday here in Girard. And in fact, Girard will host all 3 games of that second round. It'll start at 2 p.m. with Girard, but there'll be another game at 2, or another game at 4 o'clock and another game at 6 o'clock. But they will all be here at the Red Whiskey Sports Complex in Girard, and we'll have that for you here on Girard Sports Live. Okay. I guess we got to do some player of the game, and Michael, we haven't really talked about it, but kind of seems like it ought to be Cam Smith, as he
absolutely
got 4 innings of awesome work on the mound today. He took the start. Gave up just 1 hit, no runs, struck out 8, and walked nobody. And so you can't really ask for a better start from Cam Smith. And a big reason why the Trojans able to take control of this game. They scored 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 4 in the sixth to get the win today over the Galena Bulldogs. They'll advance to the second round, and again, that'll be Tuesday here in Girard. The Trojans will take on Cherryvale, the Cherryvale Chargers, at 2 p.m. here in Girard. And Cherryvale victorious today over West Franklin, 14-1 out in Cherryvale. So Trojan season continues on, and there'll be plenty of time in between now and Tuesday to rest up Cam Smith. So the pitch count rule not going to be a factor, and Trojan pitching should be ready to go. And don't want to take anything away either from Briar Schultz. He came in relief of Smith, pitched 2 good innings, gave up just 1 hit, struck out 2, walked none. So good effort there by Briar Schultz. And creepy spiders in our window. Sun's starting to set out here. For Galena, CJ Pylock pitched 3 2/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, walked 2, struck out 1 in his outing. And Trey Robinson gave up 4 runs on, hold on a second, I'm going to count these. I believe 4 hits. A lot of stolen bases in there as well. A couple throwing errors did not help out Galena. And the Trojans going to come away here with a 10-0 win. So, Trojans season continues. We'll see if Coach Fornelli is going to make it over here to talk to us after the game. Right now, talking to his squad. Seems like a good time to take a little break and come back. We do want to let you know, though, before we go, that our Player of the Game is brought to you by tonight's Girard Booster Club game day sponsor. So, whoever that is.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your support. And we appreciate the support of all of our sponsors this year on Girard Sports Live. We couldn't do this without you. And get great support from the community of Girard. And why not? Because good product put out on the field by these kids every year. And so it's easy to get behind that. And the Trojans get a lot of support. We certainly appreciate that here on Girard Sports Live. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll come back, see if we can catch Coach Fornelli. If not, we'll put a bow on it from here in Girard, and we'll see you on Tuesday at 2 p.m. as the Trojans play host to the Cherryville Chargers in the second round of the Kansas Class 3A Regional Playoffs. You're watching Trojan Baseball on Girard Sports Live.
Here at Pittsburgh Interiors, we are proud to be family-owned and operated, serving our community with quality style and service since 1999. Step into our showroom and explore furniture, flooring, window treatments, mattresses, and more. Whether you're designing a dream home, office, or simply just adding that finishing touch, our expert team is here to help. Discover why families and businesses have trusted us for over 25 years. Pittsburgh Interiors, where style meets comfort and family comes first.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090. More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Red Whiskey Sports Complex in Girard. Trojans win it 10-0 over the Galena Bulldogs. Let's go ahead and take a look back on the game with our Kennar Eye Care Eye on the Game, brought to you by Kennar Eye Care. As we take a look back at tonight's game, Kennar Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking at. Kennar Eye Care, with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard, is here to help their valued customers. Learn more at KennarEyeCare.com. Well, the Trojans get 10 runs on 15 hits. Galena, no runs on 2 hits, 2 errors as well for the Bulldogs. The real story of the game, Cam Smith throws 4 innings, gives up just 1 hit, strikes out 8, no walks. Briar Schultz comes in relief, pitches 2 innings, gives up 1 hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Schultz. Galena gets no runs on 2 hits, couple of errors. And so the pitching, really the story tonight for the Trojans. The bats came along like we expected that they would. Trojans pick up the 10-0 win here in the first round, meaning that Girard is the highest surviving seed. After the first round, they will host all 3 games of the second round on Tuesday, beginning at 2 p.m., when the Trojans will host the Cherryvale Chargers, and then there will be games at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. following that. And hopefully the Trojans pick up a win against Cherryvale and keep it rolling on Tuesday, but I think Drake should be back for that one. And now it's time to talk about our hit of the game. Hit of the game brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. If your car takes a hit like Galena just took from the Trojans, and take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. Our hit of the game came back in the 3rd inning when Robbie Bruning really got things going with a 2 RBI triple over the head of the center fielder. And the Trojans that scored 2. Bruning eventually came around to score as well in that 3rd inning. Those were the first 3 runs for the Trojans. They never looked back. Added another 7 runs, 3 more in the 4th inning, and then 4 in the 6th to finish it off against Galena. So that's our hit of the game, Robbie Bruning, in the 3rd inning, a 2 RBI triple. Well, we're seeing if Coach Fornelli is going to head over here. He's still talking to the team. Doesn't seem likely to make it over here. So do we have spots still? Are we good? Okay, well, on this beautiful evening here in Girard, Trojans get the 10-0 shutout win in the first round of the regional playoffs against Galena. They'll play again at 2 p.m. on Tuesday against the Cherryvale Chargers. We'll have that for you here on Girard Sports Live. But I think that's going to do it for us. For Michael Kissel, I'm Josh Ledner saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching playoff baseball on Girard Sports Live.
for watching. From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.